Looks like the top of the ridge line is covered in clouds at the moment. Starting to get steeper, it's starting to get a lot more mountainous.
So far, this valley's been a pretty good route to travel. I feel like I'm making headway. But yeah, one step at a time, getting way closer to the big mountain.
Ed did really well yesterday. His gamble to cross the lock has paid off, and he's got a nice lead over Matt.
He's on track for a quicker, easier route. It won't last forever, though. There's one more giant sea lock ahead to the east, past the mountains. But today is a big one. They're headed into the highlands, with big up and down 800-metre climbs.
I've plotted a route with tough climbs and an exposed ridge run, and this journey is only going to get more extreme as they head for the summit of Ben Nevis.
The mountain is changing into pretty sheer rock face. It's been drizzling for about the last hour and a half now. So the grass is wet, the rock faces are wet. It only takes one little lapse of concentration and I'm slipping off and down.
Getting closer to the saddle. If I head up through this ridge, I think I'll almost be there. This feels more like Utah. It's good to be able to run. You got firm ground, some rock. Yeah, it's starting to pick up the kilometers here.
Okay, that was close. Even the most non-technical routes now are just becoming treacherous because of the slippiness of the rocks. It's absolutely icy, slippery. Take your time, Ed. One wrong footing and it's game over. But I think I can get over this one. Relying quite precariously on handfuls of grass to not give way. I'm up. Nice little rainbow. I feel like I'm in the land of the gods here. It is just breathtaking. To my left, you can see where the snow on the mountains now. That's the range where Ben Nevis is. And do you know what the nice thing is? I don't have to go straight down there. I can follow a linear feature which is going in my direction of travel, and I can stay high, which will save me a lot of energy. This is the only way I can beat him.
My foot's definitely doing better. Yeah, the willow, it's always a help. Getting the salicylic acid in my body, any anti-inflammatories, so that was key.
I'm just keeping an eye out for potential places to make a camp for the night. See, I might just head back over there. And a big bird that looked like an eagle has just took off from over there. There might be a possibility of food. Something smells like it's decaying. It smells like death. There's a carcass. It's a red deer. Wow. Okay, come here. You can see where there was an eagle. You can see where it's started to attack the carcass. Oh my God, it's bubbling. The meat's decaying. It is covered in ticks. Absolutely gross. It's a harsh environment up in the mountains in Scotland. Invariably, things die, and you do get carcasses from time to time. Looking at the eye, it's not glazed over yet. It's still quite clear, which means that the animal hasn't been dead that long. I'd say about 3 days, maybe more. But this is an amazing opportunity, an absolutely phenomenal opportunity for me. Going up into the mountains with limited layers, I need insulation. Oh. It is going to take a couple of hours, but I think it will pay off in the long run. Now it's just going to I'm gonna dig into the haunches, see if there is any valid meat in here. Straight in. Oh, look at the quality of that meat. Never put my nose right in there. It's a little bit fruity, but I'm gonna try and take the internal bit of the meat and look at that chunk of meat. That's like, smell aside, that is like a chunk of meat from the finest butchers. Let's flip this over. That is an amazing bounty.
I feel like I've got better hold of my survival out here. You know, I had a chance to just get into a better position. It's like you know you made it over a hump. It's just ready to go to sleep, call it a day, and fire it up tomorrow.
Venison kebabs. Let's have a little taste. That's good. That's venison. I would be lying if I didn't say it had a slight tang to it. But it's beautiful meat. I'm confident in my progress, and I think part of this race is looking after yourself, it's sustaining yourself. It's not all about super speedy running, is it? I think I probably do stand a chance.
It's early day 4. Ed and Matt pushed through the Highlands yesterday, with Ed maintaining a small lead. They're not far from the finish, which is on the mountain Ben Nevis. But before they get there, a giant sea loch stands in their way.
You can smell, it's salt water. This is not a freshwater loch. Swimming it, I think it's further than the loch that I swam as well. I think I've made enough progress to justify taking the time to actually build a raft now. Historically, monks used to use coracles to get across lakes and lochs. I've now got an inner circle where I'm going to sit within the coracle, and it's big enough for me to kneel down in here. And then I'm going to lay materials. It's just going to build up a volume and bind them all together with brambles and roots. I'm then going to wrap my poncho all around it. It's the poncho that's going to provide the buoyancy. It's heavy. I'm just going to use a stick to paddle with. I'm slightly worried about this wind, but in a way it's in my face, so I'm going to have to work quite hard to get out. The only problem I've got now is the lack of propulsion in the stick.
I see someone up there.
The water's just coming in. It is cold. I'm already feeling my body temperature starting to drop. It's keeping this thing afloat. It's absolutely crucial.
There's Ed! Ed! I see you! I'm coming for you!
Come on. You're not coming first, mate.
That's not gonna float.
Come on.
There's some driftwood around here. Gotta figure out a raft or something. If I can get out in the water really soon, I might be right on its tail. It's gonna be surfboard style. It's gotta be down and dirty. I'm gonna have to get wet no matter what. It's gonna be cold.
I can't afford to stop. Every time I stop, I can feel myself drifting backwards.
Catching up to Ed. Ed had no idea he was competing against a surfer boy.
Come on. He's only 50 meters out. I need to get going now. That is so close.
That was a long, cold swim.
I can see from the tracker that Matt's pulled it back, and now these two elite competitors are moving really fast towards the exfil. Tomorrow, they should be climbing Ben Nevis. The Gaelic translation of Ben Nevis actually means venomous mountain. And Ben Nevis was once an active volcano which collapsed in on itself in an explosion almost as big as Krakatoa. But in winter, only serious and hardcore mountaineers will take on the treacherous winter conditions which surround the entire mountain.
This is just sheep's wool, but throughout the whole day I've been thinking I'm ill-prepared to go up into the mountains, and I've now got a hide, but if I can get enough sheep's wool, I can potentially felt it into a material that I can actually make into a hat or a head covering of some kind anyway. And it does look like there's little wisps of it all over the place. This is extraordinarily useful. This is wool that is already naturally felted. It's a bit gopping, but there's a lot of wool in that, isn't there? At the moment, you can't really see that being anything but a wet mess, but potentially I can make myself a really nice warm hat out of that. Okay, that's my very hasty shelter sorted out for the night. What I want to do before it gets dark is make myself some proper trekking poles. It actually gives you an amazing ability to use all four limbs. Apparently it's 25% more efficient. This could be the upper hand that I've been looking for. Right, next, this hide is obviously a very decent amount of insulation. I suppose I need to make armholes, maybe there and there, like a car bonnet. Oh, it stinks. That's giving me a good degree of insulation. I can feel that already. And I can smell that, most definitely already. I'm very aware now that Matt is very close to me, isn't he? I'm hoping Matt hasn't pushed on. So it's all about all sorts of decision-making that goes on between me and Matt now, like how long is he gonna stay in one place, preparing before he goes up? There's so many factors that could influence this race at the moment, and I don't think it's all physical fitness. It's actually a test of survival skills as well.
A little push today definitely put me in good position. I know the mountain's close enough, it's in sight. It's gonna be a hard push. So tonight's just about conserving as much energy as I can. Tomorrow, I've gotta do it.
Let's do some final preps. So I'm gonna use my hat as a bit of a template, and it's a bit of a drastic trim, post-lockdown haircut. I think that's pretty cool myself. Don't know about you.
So my plan right now is basically drop my pants, drop my drawers. I want to kind of reduce some of the drag I'm getting from my pants. And then I'm gonna make some gaiters to go over the boots. I can see that there's snow up there, so it's just gonna help keep the snow from sliding in the cuff of my shoe. So it's gonna make me super streamlined and fast. Oh yeah.
Ed and Matt are approaching Ben Nevis from slightly different angles. The end point is just next to the summit of the mountain. It's a notoriously treacherous place. The local mountain rescue team records several deaths per year.
My legs are burning. Still can't see Matt anywhere.
It's really hard on my foot. It's kind of frustrating.
Immediately you stop, you start getting cold, so it is time to put on the waistcoat of doom. It's disgusting, it is disgusting, but at the end of the day, what's more important? Actually staying warm.
Heading into this valley, I'm almost at snow line. You can see it right up here.
The conditions on the Ben are extremely precarious today, with a mixed terrain of boggy ground, rock, snow and ice.
Matt's beaten me before and I gave up before the finish line. I'm not going to do that this time. I got a little boy at home who's desperate to see me. If there's a drive in my life, it's not ego anymore. It's to make him proud of his dad.
It's been brutal. A few days. It's gonna be nice getting up there.
I can see one of them. I can't see who it is yet. Come on! Almost there.
Am I glad to see you?
Well done, mate. That was really tough.
I can see him.
You are the first man out.
Mate, thank you.
Come on, Matt, that's the last bit. Superb job. Well done, mate. That was a tough finish. That was a great finish. Well done.
I think Matt is as good as they get. If there was any reason I could justify this in terms of a win, it's that this isn't his environment. Yeah, good. Amazing competition, thank you. I thought I was going to come up and see you at the top, I have to be honest.
Yeah, I'm happy to come back for... No, I'm not happy to come back for a rematch.
Cheers, mate.
I'm impressed with what Ed did today. Hoofing it with a dead deer around his body. I congratulate Ed.
I was thinking my little boy, I want him, when he grows up, to be proud of his dad, you know? That is proper fuel, it really is.